Hello, beautiful people. Thank you so much for tuning in, watching, and listening. This is going to be the February 2023 reading for the zodiac sign of Aries. As always, my readings are very intuitive, so I'll provide you with any intuitive messages I receive, as well as the meaning of the tarot cards. I do, however, recommend you check out your sun, moon, and rising just to get a full picture of everything that's going on for you this month. And if you haven't done so already, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. When you subscribe, that helps me greatly, and you'll be notified when I post new content. But let's go ahead and jump in and get started. In column number 1, we're going to take a look at what's wrapping up and coming to a close, so last few weeks or month. Column number 2, we're going to take a general look at what's coming for February. We're also going to do a column on money, a column on love, and in the 5th and final column, we're going to do a message from our future self or spirit guides. We're also going to do 3 yes or no questions, a crystal of the month, and a healing note for you. But again, let's go back to column number 1, what's wrapping up and coming to a close. Pulling a quick summary card or affirmation card for you here for that first column. It says, I feel alone. So Aries, sometime in the last few weeks or month, I think we're probably feeling lonely or feeling alone. Maybe you were looking for support. Maybe a friend or family member you typically hang out with was out of town. But in general, there could be this kind of feeling of alone or loneliness. But let's go ahead and take a look and see what other messages we've got here. First up, we have the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is a card of feeling apathy, feeling of lack of fulfillment. And generally, I feel like maybe feelings were kind of low these last few weeks, just getting the gist off the first card and now the second card here, Aries. Of course, we'll clarify a little bit further. Up next, then we have the Tower card. We always refer to the Tower card as the Tower moment, which I know that's not very explanatory, but it's oftentimes an unwanted change. It's something that just didn't go as planned. It didn't go the way we wanted it to. I often tell people, like, we planned for A, B, C, and D, E, F happened. So again, things just went off course. Wasn't what we were expecting. The nice thing about the Tower card, though, it is very much so a course-correcting card. So it's like, it's making sure you're on the right path, the right things are happening, you're going the right direction. At the bottom here, we have the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is a card of feeling like there's compromise. Again, we're feeling alone. We're feeling that there's not a lot of fulfillment, or there's this feeling of apathy. Then we have this thing kind of pop up where it didn't go the way we wanted it to. So we're kind of sitting in this position that feels like compromise. Again, all of those words may be exactly it, or just kind of a gist of how you're feeling, Aries, but let's see what other information we can get here. First up, we have the Ace of Cups. Anytime we have an Ace card, it's a card of newness. With the case of Ace of Cups, this is typically new baby, relationship, proposal, marriage. Perhaps there's a relationship, again, that's not going the way that we would like it to. In terms of proposal or like an opportunity, again, things just didn't go as planned or weren't what we expected them to be. The next card that we have is the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is very creative, very free-spirited. You're going to find that this Tower moment actually takes you to a better place. There's more freedom here, there's more creativity. More importantly, there's more energy behind this new path. I just don't know that you're quite feeling it yet, but hang in there because you will soon, Aries. At the bottom here, we have the Tower card again. Again, this is the thing that came up that just didn't happen the way we wanted it to, so it makes sense why we're feeling that Two of Wands, that kind of compromise type energy. Okay, now let's take a look at our next column, which is just general what's coming for February. We have the summary and affirmation card, I will inspire. So be looking for inspiration this month, Aries, because you are the inspiration. But let's see what messages come through, what we can provide you for February. I can't believe it's already February. Okay, first we have the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is a card of going through a necessary transition. This could be physically moving or relocating, so just be aware of that. On your typical standard tarot deck, this image is people in a boat and they're facing away from us, and the boat is heading in a forward and positive direction. So again, this transition needs to happen. This event, whatever it was, needs to happen. So this transition, this transformation will be really meaningful. Again, for some of you that could actually come in the shape of relocating. But again, we're headed in the right direction here. The next card that we have is the Three of Coins. The Three of Coins is a card, or Three of Pentacles is a card of collaboration. Do be keeping communication and collaboration top of mind. This is also about making sure that we're doing really skilled, quality work. It's like what you're putting out into the world, make sure it's the best you can. It seems like such an odd message, but I'm just throwing out there what I hear for you, Aries. At the bottom here, we have the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is very curious. I feel like you're trying to find out information. There could be somebody trying to find out information on you, though, as well. So do just keep that in mind. I always tell people, like, stay out of the gossip, stay out of the drama, stay out of any of those kind of troublemaking situations when we can this month. Like, avoid the water cooler talk when possible. But again, it's like you're seeking truth, and I think you'll be finding the truth. But again, somebody could be trying to find out information on you as well. So just kind of keep an eye out for that and avoid where possible. Let's go ahead and take a look at our clarifiers, though. First up, we have the Eight of Swords. I feel like for some of you, you feel like you're alone going through this transition. Again, the Eight of Swords is a card of isolation. So we had that card earlier that was alone, isolation, lonely. I feel like you're going through this transformation by yourself. Again, loneliness, alone coming through. However, again, be focused on the inspiration. I think you are inspiring people along the way. You are the inspiration this month, Aries, so don't lose sight of that. And if you are feeling alone, I just don't know that this is something that there needs to be support on. I think you think it may make it better, but I don't know that even if there was somebody going through each step that this transformation would feel better or feel easier. But let's see what else we have here. Up next, we have the Lovers card. The Lovers card, of course, is a card of love, partnership, deep love, strength together. This can also be an indicator of a decision, though. With the Three of Wands, this is, again, teamwork, collaboration. I feel like you could be... What do I want to say here? This is almost like proofreading or double checking before you put something out into the world. Again, such a weird message, but double check. Again, make sure that you're putting the best out. And in terms of relationships, make sure communication is a focus this month. Friends, family, loved ones. That's really important. That collaboration, that communication piece there. At the bottom, we have the Ten of Cups. For those of you that have watched my readings before, you know the Ten of Cups is my favorite card in the entire deck. It is the card of everything wonderful. It's family, it's contentment, it's total love and support. You are supported even though you may be feeling alone, kind of on this journey. But the collaboration, the love, the partnership is there. That's on top of our Page of Swords. I do actually think you'll be finding out favorable truth. You'll be seeing like, oh, this is really what I want. That's what this truth is, or that seeking of the truth is like, you're trying to seek out, is this really going to take me where I want it to be? Is it really my Ten of Cups? But I'm glad to see that because I think it will be there for you. Okay, now let's take a look at our next column, which is anything related to money. I got this new deck of cards, which is like tips, tricks, advice for money. It says select an amount of money to count daily. The amount is not important. As you count, visualize the amount you wish to manifest and how you will treat yourself with the money in the future. So in this column, we're going to talk about anything related to money, job, career, finances, businesses you run, investments you have, whatever you associate with money, Aries. And let's see what messages we can give you. First up, we have the Hangman. Generally speaking, the Hangman is kind of stagnant energy. You see this person's quite literally hanging there by their foot. It's like needing more information before we can move forward. So I do like there's something financial or career-wise that you're waiting on right now. This is also a card, though, of gaining wisdom. So it's like you're waiting for more information, but I think you'll be getting that next thing that you need here very soon. The next card we have is the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is a card of being very self-sufficient. Perhaps you're waiting on somebody else to come to help and you don't need to. You can be self-sufficient in this scenario. Again, maybe you're waiting for help that you don't actually need. You're waiting for information that you don't really need. So do keep that in mind. I think you're thinking you need help when you really don't, Aries, honestly. And at the bottom here, we have the Star card. The Star card is a card of renewal, hope, inner clarity. I do think a lot of you are going to get that kind of renewal or that clarity that perhaps you're waiting for support or waiting for information that you just don't actually need. You can take this next step. You can take this action without whatever support you thought you needed. Looking at our clarifiers here, we have the Magician. The Magician's a good card to have anywhere in the reading. It's very focused. It's very creative. It's about turning visions into reality. Again, I think you're capable of taking the action. You've been waiting for someone or something, but this is saying that you can do it. You can turn these visions into reality. You can focus your creativity and accomplish this on your own. The next card that we have is the Fool card. The Fool card is the first card of the Major Arcana. It's fresh hope, taking chances. It's going on new paths, adventures, new beginnings. Take this journey alone. I would say go for it. The opportunity is here. It's like you need to jump in with both feet, Aries. Again, there was something you're telling yourself you're waiting for, but in reality, you just have to go and go now. At the bottom here, we have the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is a card of celebration. It's a card of circle of support. Again, the support could be there, but I really don't think that you need it. But this is the kind of celebration. This is the moving forward. This is the success. Taking that plunge and getting in for yourself. Okay, now let's take a look at our next column, which is anything related to love. Similar to the money column, we do have kind of a love advice card. Let's see what it says here. Trust, transformation occurs through acceptance. Only once you accept the current situation will it automatically transform. In this column, we're going to talk about anything related to love, family, friends, relationship, children, marriage, whatever you associate with love, Aries. First, we have the Knight of Coins or the Knight of Pentacles. This is about being reliable. This is about being patient. This is about being hardworking. I'm just throwing this out here as a general reminder. Relationships need to be reliable. They need to be patient. And guess what? They take hard work. I feel like this is talking about putting in the time, the energy, the effort into relationships. Again, this could be family, friends, loved one, love interest. We'll see if we can clarify this a little bit, but this is like about putting in the time, putting in the effort here, Aries. Up next, we have the Five of Coins or the Five of Pentacles. This is a card of worry. There's something we're potentially worried about. This could be a card of isolating too. Again, perhaps you're not getting this reliability, that commitment, that hard work that we need, and that's kind of causing us to pull back and isolate a little bit. I'm going to clarify those two and see what other information I can pull forward. And at the bottom here, we have the World card. The World card is the last card in the Major Arcana. It's completion. It's completing a goal or a lesson. This could also be travel. So some of you could be traveling in February to visit family, friends, loved ones. That's always good to see. But it's almost like some of you could be pulling away from a relationship because, again, it's not reliable. It's not hardworking. It's just not meeting what we need it to. Let's go ahead and clarify, though, and see. First, we have the Three of Swords. Again, I do think some of you are going to pull away and end a relationship here. And again, this could be family, friend, loved one. love interest. It could be really anybody kind of in life here, Aries. Both the Three of Swords, this is like heartbreak. This is hurt feelings. This is separation because we're not getting what we need or we're not providing what's needed. This is about healing though, and you taking the action and you moving on. Up next, we have the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is a card of teamwork, a card of expansion, again, a card of travel, so travel keeps coming up here for you. I just feel like the teamwork isn't there, and that's what's causing the isolation. Again, when we think about the fundamental pillars of a relationship, and you can name them, I'm sure there are fundamentals, but they're going to be different for maybe each person. So I guess the key needs of what you feel like a relationship has to have, one of those pillars is missing. At the bottom here, we have the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is very nurturing, very healing, very supportive. Again, this is just kind of that healing, that moving on. The Three of Swords and the Queen of Cups, both being healing cards, with a little bit of travel sprinkled in there for you, Aries. Okay, now let's take a look at our fifth and final column. This is going to be a message from our future self or spirit guides. We have the card, I feel brave. This is always such good advice. You should be courageous. You should be brave. Take on any opportunity that comes your way that feels good for you. But let's get a little bit more information on this. Bravery here. The first card that we have is the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is very studious, very hardworking. This could also be like volunteer work, but this is like committing time, committing effort, committing hours to something. I feel like there's a new opportunity on the front here, so just keep that in mind. But it's like, again, committing the time, the hours, being dedicated to it, and also having that bravery to pursue there. The next card that we have is the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is a card, it can be a love card, so definitely this could be a new relationship that we're talking about. But this also could be a new proposal though, again, a new opportunity, so this new thing. And it's like, are we going to go after this new thing? At the bottom, we have the Ace of Swords. Anytime we have an ace card, it's a card of newness. So this is new idea, new mental clarity, new opportunity. So it's really like, I think that this card with being brave is saying go after it, but let's clarify and see what other messages I can give you here. First up, we have the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is a card of self-defense, feeling like you have to protect yourself against competition. More than anything, I feel like it's like you need to figure out, do you have the time to commit to this? Do you have the energy to commit to this? Are you dedicated to this? That's the question to ask yourself as this new opportunity comes up. Next up, Aries, we have the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles is, again, that balance. This is a generous card, but it's like, can we give? Can we receive what we need from this scenario? So again, be asking yourself those kind of questions. Can I give what I need to this opportunity or to this person if it's a relationship? And will I receive what I need from this opportunity or from this person? At the bottom here, we have the Seven of Pentacles. The Seven of Pentacles is a card of patience, hard work, delayed success. I do feel like some of you are going to drag your feet on this opportunity. I don't know that you're going to move on this or pursue this right now. But I'm curious to see when we reconvene for mid-month or even March, kind of what this shapes up to be. But again, be thinking about those questions there. Okay, at this time I'm going to give you the opportunity to ask 3 yes or no questions. We're going to use our Gypsy fortune telling deck. If you don't have 3 questions in mind, Aries, you can pause the video and think of them really quick. But question number 1 is the Five of Hearts. This is number 2 card. That's going to be a yes. Question number 2 is the Seven of Spades. This is number 25 card. That's going to be a no. And question number 3 is the Ace of Hearts. This is number 11 card. That's going to be a no. So yes, no, no for you there, Aries. We're going to pull a card from our Healing Stones deck, which is a crystal to keep with you through the month of February. Your crystal this month is rock crystal or clear quartz. It's good for clarity, purity, energy, helps you on your own way, helps you with your own path, really helps give aim in life as well. Last but not least, we're going to pull a card from our Healing Notes deck. Your healing note says, live your life from your heart, share from your heart, and your story will touch and heal people's souls. Thank you so much, Aries, for tuning in, watching, and listening. Please do like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if this video resonates with you. Again, subscriptions help me greatly, and you'll be notified when I post new content. I did also include my Venmo in the comments box if you'd like to make a donation. But thank you so much, Aries, and I hope you have a fabulous February.